the capacity building program targeting artists working with population at risk of social exclusion proposes educational activities respecting diversity, promoting equal rights and encouraging collaboration and teamwork to foster a sense of community. So there are some specific steps that you could follow in order to make your own educational activities. First, you have to define the context, find the place you want to work in. That means that you need to study the place, go around and get to know it, like visit, know, study. Second step, define the group. Who are your final beneficiaries? Like which is their age, if they're migrants or with disability or ethnic minorities. You need actually to see where the beneficiaries you want to work with are. For example, they are in a school or they're in a neighborhood or etc. etc. Third step, get in touch with an entity working with these beneficiaries. They can be formal or non-formal entities. The important thing is that they are in places where social change is desirable. For example, in a school, where can be the most needed to do this type of intervention and where this intervention might be well received and facilitated. Fourth step, plan and design the intervention. Choose the beneficiaries, as we said, the structure, the schedule, the place. This step is implemented with the support of the mediator that knows which resources they have, their schedule, the beneficiaries, their difficulties, etc. Depending on this, you will plan your intervention. But what a mediator means? Mediator is a person that facilitates the communication between two or more people. Let's say the contact person. For example, teachers can be mediators in this context between the artists and the pupils. So, to sum up, we need to define the profile of the beneficiaries, understand which resources are available, like material and personnel as well, identify the problematic of the group. Is it social? Is it personal? Is it educational? What it is exactly. And last, define how to implement the creative process in that place with those beneficiaries.
and I'm working on a project called Create. It's a project under the umbrella of Creative Europe, where we develop pedagogical and meditation tools through the creative process. Let me share some more information about the methodology we use on this project. So, this methodology proposes an approach to all the arts as sources of methodological inspiration. Although it is the arts that express themselves through the body. This methodology is being developed thanks to a series of researchers, artists, mediators, teachers, specialists, and managers, and it's the result of a need to respond to a series of problems in our society. The pedagogical experience in creation, which is the name, has some specific aims. So it wants to palliate the lack of resources for artistic practices. It wants to develop a series of skills necessary in today's society and acquire certain habits, practices, and knowledge in order to achieve sensitivity in difficult educational activities. Respond to the demand for training for that institute within the creative process in all the disciplines, and value and validate the work of artists as highly skilled and unique trainers at all levels, make the process of creation visible and profitable on the same levels as the result of the work and artistic practice. And finally, this methodology proposes to reach a self-mastery and knowledge of one's body, capable of generating well-being independently of consumerist activity. So these are few words about the project I would like to share with you in order to understand the Create methodology. So now could you tell me something about the group I want to work with, like the children?
Yes, of course. Firstly, the ACE program, it's a program of UNICEF, funded by UNICEF and the European Commission. And Tarsis is a partner, one of the partners in this program. The program focuses on children, refugees and immigrants between the ages of 4 and 17 years old, and includes Greek and English language course, mathematics and national sciences, remedial teaching and psychological activities.
Mm-hmm. So which are the main problems and difficulties that you face here? Are mainly school problems, or do you face also like problems in their behavior?
Mainly the school problems. We try to learn to children how to communicate better and make friends and make some skills, life skills for everyday life. So the children that come here is more ignorant, and they try to learn, and we try to support them in the everyday life at school.
I see. And how long approximately are they in Greece? They are here for many years, or since the beginning of their life?
It depends. Some children are here for 5 years, so they go school a lot of years, and some other are 5 months.
So there is a big range.
Yes.
Depending on the child that is here. Okay, I see. Now, how do you think an artistic intervention with the body could help and could benefit the children?
I think that is the artist programs are very helpful for the children because it's a part of the
Yes, I agree. And I believe, for example, that children usually do not use their body for expression that easily. So it could be a good benefit for them if they could use their own body
for
for
sure.
expressing themselves or for expressing themselves without knowing, for example, that good level of Greek.
Yes, for sure.
Yes. Okay. Usually we use a mediator, who is a person that facilitates the communication between two or more people, like it's the contact person. For example, in our case, the mediator could be teachers, like you, for example, that are between the artists and the pupils, the children. So it's he or she or they is one person that wants to help and supports the facilitation of the methodology. Can you show me where we would do the intervention? Like you have this kind of spaces that could we could get out more of the things in order to make more space, for example.
Yes, we have also another class bigger than this,
Okay,
and we can go there.
perfect, perfect. For example, if I will need some materials like ball, music, we could get that as well, right?
Yes, yes. for sure.
Great. Yes, so I would like to show you some videos and pictures in order to understand a little bit the context of the methodology, in order to be the mediator that I explained to you before. Is that okay with you?
Yes, yes.